to go to bed soon. Here is a list of the people you will be picking up tomorrow morning. A Mr. Eddie McEwen, a Miss Bavistock, and an Irish actor named Patrick O'Reilly.
You told this Miss Bavistock about the new chauffeur?
I made up some story, yes. The others arrive by car and train. I do hope they make their connection.
Snow's supposed to stop by midnight. Hope this won't scare off our people.
My dear, these are actors, director, producer, composer, lyricist, all coming to get my money for their Broadway show. Nothing short of the end of the world will stop them.
Here.
Ah, yes, that which may reveal Beebe's murderer.
Well, since my first adventure will be driving through a snowstorm, I'd better get some sleep.
Oh, come, I will show you to your room. There seems to be a taxi stuck in the drive. I'm going down with the shovel. Oh, and the bar needs condiments. Will you see to it?
Ja, gnädige Frau.
Gnädige Frau. A bit formal this morning, aren't we?
Oh, thank you, thank you. Shouldn't remember being stuck down on the road at the bottom of your driveway, won't you know?
Ja, I hear it's a car.
I'm Patrick O'Reilly. I'm one of the actors. I was coming up to see if I could borrow your sheeple.
Sheeple. Oh. Fräulein Unmasking is using it right now.
Well, then I might as well go back out and see what I can do.
You are Irish, Mr. O'Reilly.
Oh, that's Paddy's cow, and you are Scandinavian?
I am German.
How you know?
Wenzel. Exact Wenzel.
Wenzel, yes. How about faith and be God, but isn't that a very famous German cabaret entertainer named Wenzel? Dieter Wenzel?
I never paid much attention because I cabaret.
This is the library. We'll hold the auctions here, Ken. Oh, my. Oh, director at work.
It's perfect.
Oh, hello. I'm Elsa.
Hi, Patrick O'Reilly. Our group was stuck down below. I came up to borrow a sheeple.
A shiver?
The shovel.
Oh, shovel. Well, of course. It's right outside the door. This is Miss Nikki Cran, and this is your director, Ken Delaney.
Pleasure to meet you, I'm sure. And now, I'll be out there getting that sheeple.
I'll go with you. And when I get back, I want to hear all about Hollywood.
So, you're a singer, dancer?
Dancer mostly.
Yes, I thought so when I watched you get off the train.
I walk like a duck, you mean?
No. You tripped over your suitcase?
Sure sign.
Ah, it's good. Good to be back.
In New York?
The theater. Not moving pictures, but life. Life distilled into a pure, clear ring of truth.
Well, I've only done musical comedy.
Yes, well, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go take my bag.
Go ahead. I want to look over the lead sheets anyways.
Boy, what a blizzard! Hi, I'm Eddie McEwen. This your place?
No, I'm Nikki Crandall. Miss Von Grossenmutten just went
went down the hill to help some people who are stuck.
That's us. I decided to hoof it. You here for the audition?
Yeah.
Great. Guess we'll be working together.
You're an actor.
Well, I'm a comedian, actually. You see, Hell's a poppin'.
Are you in it?
A couple of bits, yeah. Is this the closet?
The coat closet is outside in the hall.
Oh.
Pardon me, is that my heart on my sleeve while we're apart?
Oh, you got music.
Yeah.
White House Merry-Go-Round.
Nice tune.
By Roger Hopewell and Bernie Sroff. Hot dog! Is there a number for a comma?
I'm sure Mr. De La Maze will assign parts.
Ken De La Maze. He's the director. Hot dog!
You didn't know that?
I don't know anything except I'm getting $25 to do a backers audition. Who's the producer?
Marjorie Baverstock.
Marjorie Baverstock. Hot dog! Oh my gosh!
She was probably the woman in your car. Oh, you're going back out?
I'm going back, period, to New York City.
What?
It's the same people. Manhattan Holiday, the same creative team.
So they had a dud. That scares you back to New York?
No, the stage door slasher scares me back to New York.
The who?
Where you been? 2 years ago, 3 chorus girls murdered, all in Manhattan Holiday.
Oh, if he only killed women, then what are you so worried about?
How do I know he hasn't changed his preference? Come on, get your coat, I'll leave her a note. The slasher could be anywhere.
My gosh!
What?
A secret passage!
Oh my gosh, they do exist! I thought it was only in movies where there's a lunatic killer loose killing everybody.
And did you ever notice in those same movies there's always a big strong hero who's not afraid of the dark?
I'm a comic, remember? The dark definitely scares us. It's part of our training.
You must be Mr. McHugh, since you're the only one on the counter floor. I'm your hostess, Elsa Bunglesby. And of course, you know Miss Baverstock and Mr. O'Reilly, since you rode up with them.
Hardly know, Elsa. I didn't get an opportunity to tell you, Mr. McEwen, that I think it is simply taboo of you to fill in a last moment like this.
Well, thanks. I really should get going.
This is Miss Crandall. Oh, Nikki, darling, I don't believe you've met Miss Baverstock. Do you, have a cold, Mr. McEwen?
No, see, there's been a hitch. I got my dates mixed up and I'm due back in New York.
Oh, dear, when?
Well, it would be right now.
Oh, well, I know. I, for one, would be quite sorry to see you go. I've been hearing such good things about your work. And of course, Ken De La Maze, who is directing the audition, knows every agent in Hollywood. Do you have an agent in Hollywood, Eddie?
Come on, let's get to work.
What about the slasher?
Let him get his own agent.
Elsa, I can't wait for you to hear the show. It's taboo. Simply taboo. And I have the budgets all worked out.
A secret passage?
You never told me about this.
They're nothing, Marjorie, just your average, ordinary, everyday secret passageways.
Is all our company met?
Ken, darling, how diverse. This is Ken De La Maze, your director. Haven't you met Ken?
Hi, I'm Eddie McEwen and I should help Pop and I'm really excited.
Eddie! We'll go to work shortly, but first I wanted to talk a little bit about...
Excuse me, gnädige Frau, but I cannot find the meat cleaver.
You need the meat cleaver?
What's your orders?
Make yourselves comfortable. Are you sure you need the meat cleaver, Elsa?
Yeah.
Now, Cass, as I was saying, we'll go to work shortly. But first, I wanted to remind you that although this is only a backer's audition for an audience of one, it is still theater. And theater is nothing more...
Someone, a martini. I'm in danger of frostbite.
Roger, darling, you look simply taboo.
Marjorie, sweetheart, love your new word.
Let me introduce actors. This is Roger Hopewell, Mr. McEwen, Miss Crandall, Mr. O'Reilly.
Your eyes. Very blue.
Perhaps I will have a drink now. It makes it so much easier to excuse the licentious behavior.
I was not being licentious, Marjorie. A trifle libidinous, perhaps, but not licentious.
What's the difference?
The placement of the tongue, I imagine.
Ken, Didn't see you there. How wonderful to be working with you again. I was telling Bernice on the way here that now our script will have the still truth and clear rings and all those wonderful things Ken does. Enjoy the comic?
Right, you see me work.
No.
Hi, gang. Oh, Bernice, darling.
Bernice, you're looking wonderful.
Missed you, kid. Have a drink with us, Bernice. I'm having a teeny martini.
Oh, well, in that case, I have a huge man.
This cast is Bernice Roth, the librettist. Your cast. Oh, we're all together once more. Are we not all together? And are we all comfortable?
We're fine, Elsa.
We were just about to start rehearsal, Elsa.
Excuse me, you negative Frau, but your cook called and he snowed even.
Right. Well, I shall go and make the quiz gloves.
I suggest we get started with rehearsal, since that is why we're here.
Hasn't anyone wondered why this particular creative group has been gathered in this particular house? Featuring the same team as last effort was Manhattan Holiday, the show in which B.B. McAllister was murdered. I believe we've been gathered here for a dual purpose.
Which is?
She wants to observe us, together.
Excuse me, but who was murdered?
Someone killed 3 members of our dancing chorus.
And you suspect the killer was part of the show?
We don't know.
Of course we know.
And you suspect the killer is in this house?
Yes!
Sounds like a parlor game, Mr. Hopewell. Murder is never so interesting. No secret passages, just blood-soaked carpets.
Father, your housekeeping has asked me to tell you lunch will be served in about 13 minutes.
I suggest we get started with rehearsal, which, Roger, is the only reason we are gathered here.
Just thought it'd be worth mentioning.
Well, if you believe there to be a killer loose, best not to stand in front of the bookcase. It's a secret passage.
Good heavens!
Shall we get to work, or are we going to get in pajamas and continue to tell ghost stories? Actors, over here. Roger and Bernice at the piano. Now, Bernice, have you thought about what part of the book we're going to do?
What? Has this silliness of Roger's frightened you? Oh no, of course not. I was just thinking, we have nothing to be afraid of here. I'm afraid I have a rather troubling announcement. I hope that none of you have to reach New York this afternoon because the phone seems to have gone dead. And the phone seems to have gone dead! The tunes, the lyrics, divine, simply divine.
Take 10.
How's it look so far, Mr. David?
It's coming. Will anyone be after wanting anything? Oh, I was thinking of going to the kitchen to get myself a spot of hot chocolate.
Oh, I'd love some.
See if she has tea. No, never mind. I'll get it myself.
This could be the break I've been waiting for. Aren't you excited about this?
They usually get stars for the stuff I'm reading, don't they?
Well, you never know. You live in New York?
Yeah,
Whereabouts?
West 64th between Broadway and Amsterdam.
Oh yeah, I live on 50th, across from Madison Square Garden.
I used to live near there, 48, the dance house.
You know, I'd known you were a dancer even if you never said so.
Yeah?
You talk straight out, like a guy. Most dames don't talk that way. Dancers do.
You date a lot of dancers.
I don't date a lot of anything.
You haven't got a girl?
Nope. See, most dames, they don't want to get serious with a comic. Yeah, but that's okay. That's the way it's laid out. The hero gets the girl, the comic gets the laughs.
In the movies.
And in real life, pretty much the same.
Well, I wouldn't know. I haven't met any heroes.
Met any comics?
Just one. I want to look over that second act ballet.
You believe in, chemistry? You know, you look at someone and something happens.
I don't know.
It's happening here. Oh, right, and for me, I think we're seeing the start of a hot affair. They really got eyes for each other.
Yeah, maybe they sense something in common.
Some people believe in it. Chemistry. Never happened to you?
Nope.
Never happened to me either. Chemistry.
Probably just in the movies.
No, it happened to my father.
It did.
He was on the corner, she was on the bus. They saw each other and wham! He chased that bus for $5.
It was your mother?
Nope, some girl. I never saw her again. He used to tell me, Eddie, when it happens, you'll know. It's chemical. You just gotta be looking for it, that's all.
Shall we get to work?
Dinner, such as it is, will be around 7. To tide you over, I'll have Elsa bring in some leader class.
Oh, Elsa, please, don't worry about us. We'll be fine.
Oh, and one other thing. Yesterday, when we were cleaning up the guest rooms in anticipation of your arrivals, guess what we found? BB McAllister's notebook! A notebook which was full of notes and doodles and little tiny spirals and phone numbers, and I thought I caught something in my eye. I caught my eye! The night of the appointment, the night she was murdered.
An appointment with who?
Don't know, but they were wearing a watch. No, time. The book tells time and it tells place.
That night? Probably just an appointment to go over a key change or something.
Couldn't be. Before night Biggie was murdered, we were dark. No one was at the theater.
What are you so excited about, Roger?
No one was there.
No, they weren't.
Well, the stage manager wasn't at the theater. I remember because the set designer and I stopped by before going to get dinner at Orphanette.
Couldn't have been Ken. The stage manager was with me at the Blue Ribbon.
No, Marjorie, I remember distinctly because it was the first dark night.
I certainly ought to know where my own damn stage manager was, Ken.
Calm down, Marjorie. Why are you so upset?
An alibi, obviously.
No, the note doesn't say the theater, it says the hotel. The night she was murdered, she had an appointment at the hotel.
With who? No one was there.
You know, there's a suite, there's a staff room.
Let's take a look at the book.
I think it best if we return the book over to the police in the morning.
Excuse me, Miss Von Grassen, Newton. Maybe you should put that book in a safe place and as far away from you as possible. Because if it connects the killer to the murders, he would kill to get it.
Well, he doesn't know I have it, does he?
Well, he does now.
Really, Mr. McEwen? For that to be true, the killer would have to be in this room.
Let's not be ridiculous. Of course it isn't one of us. We're show people. So on with Act the Second.
Do you mind if I watch a bit?
No, it will spoil the audition for you, Elsa.
Well, I shan't stay
No,
long.
I
Well, this
won't.
is
For
my-
God's sake, Marjorie, let her stay. I need to get started.
Sit here, Elsa.
Now, Act 2 begins with a scene in which we already have coffee.
Fräulein von Grosskneten mentioned that Air O'Reilly preferred chocolate.
All right. Bernice, second act, please.
Act 2. It opens in the Senate chambers. On stage are Biff and Trudy. And there are also some paid boys. Sounds to boom! Send it to boom!
Excuse me.
What is it now?
The hot chocolate is gonna give me a terrible headache. And I notice I'm not in this number, so if you don't mind, I could go and get some aspirin.
Oh, you poor dear boy. There was some in the kitchen. I will get it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Come right back. Now, following Bernice's intro, we do the number. Roger.
Yes. Biff, Trudy, and I'll do all the page boys.
I'll bet you will.
Oh.
Have a drink, Marjorie. It'll coat your tongue.
What happened? Oh, we're fine, Elsa.
Somebody pulled the main power. Has anyone seen?
She's dead!
Dead! Oh my God!
Has anyone come to the passage out the hall?
I was by the door! Oh!
I'll take the hall.
But what about here? Police! Someone call the police! Oh, Bernice frozen shut! The closet!
The closet!
The bomb is in the closet! Roger! Could you hold this for a moment, please?
Does this mean the show's canceled? I fear Elsa's brought the stage door slasher to chop up one.
You think it couldn't just be someone who wanted Marjorie dead? The Schuberts, maybe?
What about Elsa?
We put them in a snowdrift. It was the best we could do under the circumstances. It's a blizzard out there. You barely see a foot in front of you.
Or the rest of the body, for that matter.
Hey, where the hell's O'Reilly?
That's the $64 question. I found the blueprints.
What blueprints?
Of the estate. Since whoever cut off the power escaped through here, I thought if we examined these, we might find details of those passages. Then we could pray into the walls and look for clues.
These just show the house. They don't show the passageways.
Of course not. They're secrets.
Right now, let everybody ride the scene.
And I want to look for clues.
I'm in charge of this investigation, miss, and I say you're staying right here.
What's an investigation?
Murder investigation. I'm a cop.
Why are you telling them?
Too far for eviction, Miss Prosecution. I'm Sergeant Michael Kennedy at NYPD. Here's the case of stage door slasher.
So it's not an audition?
Only for a killer, it seems.
Just my luck. I told you. But did you listen? No. I'm just a silly songwriter.
I think this exposure unwise, Sergeant.
The killer's working too damn fast. He obviously didn't go for you with the notebook. He was someone that could expose him somehow. That's why we got one person dead. Maybe 2, 3, 4 if we count O'Reilly.
It was maybe 3.
There are blood stains by the French door.
But nobody else was missing.
Nobody we know about.
But if you're the police, what was all that business about notifying them about BB's notebook?
A setup.
I was to be the bait water. When the killer came for me and the notebook, the sergeant would capture him. Clever, yes.
It was. Until you told everyone about it.
Obviously, there's more people dangerous to the killer than this book.
Perhaps it's a combination of that book and those other people that worry the killer. With them out of the way, the book is useless.
That's exactly the way I got it pegged, miss.
Well, I still maintain we should examine these blueprints.
Let me get this straight. All that business about BB's notebook was just a cover-up in order
No, the book is a real McCoy. It contains information that reopens her case. Here, look at the last entry.
Piccadilly 1020.
My God!
What is it, Bernice?
I just got the news. Governor!
Well, the Piccadilly was our hotel back in New York. What's the 1020?
Your room.
My room?
And the rest of the artistic staff. BB's last appointment, the night of the murder.
Oh, yes, that was all that stuff that Elsa was talking about earlier. Well, clearly the killer didn't seem to mind much.
Why should it? The staff suite. My God, everyone had access to those rooms. You reopened this whole investigation based on that one appointment?
We were hoping it might lead to something.
Well, obviously you didn't.
Obviously it did. There are 2 people dead.
Wait a second. The thing I can't figure is why BB was at the hotel at all. The show was off the road when the murder happened.
Well, I would think that BB would want to spend time with her friends.
This list following the appointment. In parentheses, 22 toe shoes, Leo, then a series of numbers. 288129.
22. A tutu.
What?
Tutu, toe shoes, Leo, leotard, ballet dancers. The slasher was killing ballet dancers.
Anyone want to hear my new lyric? I'll take it from the chorus.
Poor Bernice, she works herself much too hard.
Elsa! You're dead!
Elsa, my God!
I beg your pardon.
Maybe the cold revived her.
Nobody move!
Elsa, we saw you fall half naked and dead from the closet into Bernice's arms.
Bernice!
Perhaps it was someone else. I was in the basement gathering potatoes for the fishing sauce.
She's still out there. Dead.
Who is dead?
Elsa, have you a twin?
Jacques? Two. I am of triplets. Sisters, but they are in Germany.
But Elsa, someone who looked very much like you was murdered here this afternoon.
I will look.
Come this way.
Did Elsa accompany you out of town during Manhattan holiday?
No, Elsa was here at the house.
I don't think she looks a thing like me.
But Elsa!
She's a spin image.
Was either of your sisters a ballet dancer by any chance?
Dancers! Gott in Himmel, no. Hilda lives in Strassen where she works making sayings. Helga lives in Stuttgart where she works in beer garden. Now, if you will excuse me, I must get back to the dinner.
Wait, so you're saying that's not your sister out there?
Anything is possible, but I believe my sisters to be in Germany. Mr. O'Reilly is dead also.
You don't know.
Obviously, Elsa is lying.
Maybe her sister was on her way here and was killed before Elsa knew she arrived.
But why wouldn't she identify her?
Perhaps Elsa's sister's a slasher.
If her sister is the slasher, then who slashed her?
It's all too confusing.
So, either Helga from Stuttgart or Hilda from Strassland, while seeking her sister in a snowstorm in a swanky secluded section of Chappaqua, is hacked by a homicidal halfwit who thinks Hilda, or Helga, is Elsa.
Could Elsa be the stage door slasher? That's what we're all thinking, isn't it?
But why would Elsa murder 3 women?
Jealousy.
Of whom?
Of you, of course.
What about O'Reilly? We haven't seen him since the blackout.
He may be dead.
Or in those tunnels.
Well, I am going to serve dinner, and then I suggest an armed foray into these walls. There is another possibility. Perhaps Elsa is her sister.
Well, I don't think we should let Elsa be alone with Elsa.
Cat, I wanted to show you my new second act.
I can't believe one of them could be the slasher.
Nah, I doubt they are. I got a whole other theory. And if I'm right, then...
You find something interesting?
I think it's a code.
Well, why would she keep a code? Secret bank accounts, maybe?
Maybe the numbers are letter substitutes. Let's try to break it.
Well, we need paper.
Holy mackerel! The desk drawer! Hey, Sarge! Where'd the cop
Oh my
go?
gosh, another tunnel!
Oh, are you nuts? Don't go in there.
I want to see what's down here.
If you run into the slasher, don't plie. I can't believe you're doing this when there's a killer loose. I mean, there's someone, maybe a raving maniac down there with a knife or a saber, and you're walking around down there in the dark instead of staying up here in the light where it's safe. Oh my God! Hi, can I help you? All the dancers are out right now, but if you care to leave a message, no thanks, I shaved earlier. Hi-ya! in addition to being a comic, I'm also a ventriloquist. Looking for this?
Eddie, why don't you shut... Eddie?
Ollie, option free. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, clip him, so help me. Oh, mow him down.
Eddie, did you shut me in there some kind of joke?
How'd you get out of there?
There's a lever next to the door.
The slasher was here.
The slasher was here?
Right here, in a long raincoat with a bag over his head.
Well, what he looked like?
Like somebody in a long raincoat with a bag over his head.
Let's go tell the others.
No, it could be one of them. He was after this, but I grabbed it and ran.
You did? Gee, Eddie, you're kind of brave.
Nah, just fast.
Which one of them do you think it is?
Well, I got a theory based on observation.
O'Reilly!
We thought you were dead.
Someone hit me on the head and left me to die. When I come to, I found myself in the tunnels and had the devil's own time trying to get out.
Oh, there have been 2 murders here.
Murders? Who?
Miss Baber's talking. Someone who's either Elsa, Hilda, or Helga.
Someone who we think is Elsa's twin sister.
Fell right out of the closet.
Her sister has it. And Elsa, is she alright?
Yeah, fine. Don't worry. She was concerned about you, too.
I believe I'll have myself a spot brandy to ward off the chill.
Oh, sit still. I'll get it.
So how long have you been in this country, Mr. O'Reilly? You are Irish born?
Oh, as Paddy's cow.
And have I seen you in anything on Broadway?
Are you, writing a book about me, miss?
Dinner is served. Oh, Mr. O'Reilly, you've returned to us.
Somebody hit him on the head and left him to die.
My dear, we have unleashed something horrible in this house tonight. Where is Sergeant Kelly?
I don't know. Isn't he with you?
Perhaps he went to wash up. Come along, everyone else is in the dining room.
I don't think he's Irish.
We'll give him some brandy and see if he starts to fight, sing, or write a poem.
Elsa, there. Tell me your sister is dead. Elsa, come out. I think we should have a talk.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to. They sent me back for the wine. Sorry to interrupt. Didn't mean to bother you. Don't look. O'Reilly and the maid. Gee, and they were getting along so well. Ask whether we're having meat or fish.
Where'd he go?
Into the wall.
He's trying to kill him. We've got to help.
How? Where's the car?
We're going in that tunnel.
Are you crazy? It's useless to try to stop her, believe me.
We can't just stand here and do nothing.
Sure we can. We need to trap him from 2 directions. Look, Nick, you enter through here, I'll enter to the billiard room.
I'll go with you. 2 can die as easy as 1.
Take this so you can see what you're up against.
See it? Who wants to see it?
I warn you, it's a labyrinth in there. Stay close together.
Oh my gosh! All we need now is a power failure!
There's storm lanterns in the pantry. Help me get them.
Ouch! Damn it, I just bumped the piano!
Oh, that was my head.
Are you coming, Roger?
Oh, Bernice, are you still sitting on the floor?
I'm not moving until the lights come back on. All right, we'll come back for you, Bernice. Come on.
I'm not Irish. I'm Italian. Lieutenant Tony Garibaldi of the NYPD, working on the case of the stage door slasher. The maid is the slasher, and she's on her way up the river. All right, Wenzel, the jig is up. I want you to come out with your hands high. All right, I'm counting to 10. Right, 5, 3.
The door is locked.
Then unlock it. Hi. Boy, am I glad to see you. The flashlight went out and we've been wandering around in the pitch black. Come on, Nicky. Where's your filter? What happened to Nicky? Wait a minute, I can't understand a thing you're saying.
I said, get this damn gag out my mouth.
Did I make a pass in there? Who knows? It's too dark to see anything.
Elsa is the stage door slasher.
Elsa? And she's in there with Nicky. I'll take care of this.
Hold it! This is a job of the police.
He is the police. Lieutenant Tony somebody.
You got that?
Sure. All right, everyone, hands up! No!
You're the son of a bitch who conked on the head, right?
I needed CIT! Almost swarte to bump on that here, Nancy. Hey, just a minute.
Sergeant anywhere.
Hands up! And stop your squawking, sister!
What has gotten into Mr. O'Reilly?
He's not O'Reilly! I am Klaus Stansdorf of the Geheimstaatspolizei!
The Gestapo?
What's the Gestapo on with the stage door slasher?
What I want for you, Sergeant Kelly, is to take the lantern and lead the way to the tunnels.
You can go to hell.
I suggest the rest of you turn your heads, as this gun makes quite a large hole.
Don't make a move, Daddy, or you'll be pushing up daisies. Ensign Nicole Crandall, United States Naval Intelligence.
We're gonna need some rope.
In the pantry.
I'll get it straight.
She should go alone. I'll go with her.
Hey, I'm not standing here with all these guns waving around. Bernice,
Oh, scotch and soda.
never mind.
Up against the piano crowd now.
Hey, where'd you learn to do that?
Basic training.
Okay, Ensign. I'll take it from you.
Naval intelligence? I'll be damned.
We've been after this guy for 3 weeks.
No wonder you're always walking into tunnels. You're packing a heater in your handbag.
This cat a spy or something?
Worse, he's a saboteur. His name is Dieter Wenzel.
You have the wrong man.
Shut your trap.
Wenzel?
That's right, House's brother.
My name is Klaus Stansdorf.
Baloney. The saboteurs had false identities, $500,000 in a mission to blow up installations all over this country. But this guy decided the money was more important than the fatherland and took off with the do-re-mi.
Listen to me, all of you. Your lives are in grave danger.
Okay, pal. We're all ears.
I am not Dieter Wenzel. Dieter Wenzel is a homicidal maniac.
How'd he get into the German army?
We recruited him.
He's doing all the killing?
Of course.
And where is he now?
He is...
All right, I've got the rope. Let's tie.
Oh, that is it! The lyric is gone and I'll never get it back!
They're blowing these books. The knife came through here.
My God! He was stabbed through the bookcase.
This is about why I was grabbed, too.
Oh, that's a passage.
I'm going in.
Oh, no, Sergeant. It's no use. That passage branches off into 5 others.
Oh my God! He was stabbed through the bookcase and practically fell on Bernice.
Bernice, are you all right?
I can't work in this environment, Roger. These people have no respect for an artist. I am very drunk.
Look, we're gonna take this one step at a time, okay? Get this guy outside. You two. Help me.
It's a confidence substitution. From previous book, someone's trying to work out the code.
Oh, I was.
I love codes, like playing Bach. BB was substituting numerals for consonants on a triplet basis.
How's it work?
Very simple. Look.
Word substitute.
Word substitute.
Pardon me, gonna get help with some beef. Now
Dieter Wenzel?
Ja, he came here posing as an Irish tenor.
Mr. O'Reilly?
Ja,
But that's not possible. They're burying him in a snowdrift right now.
I will. Oh, Ja, that is Dieter. Poor Dieter.
He was trying to kill you earlier?
Ja, he knew I would turn him into the authorities. You shot him, did you?
He was stabbed through the bookcase.
My gosh, the tunnel.
What about them?
There is something else in there. Something evil. Dresses in all black. With the smell of death. And it waits for us all. Should I put the cucumbers back on ice cream from?
Yes, I suppose so. I am going for that sergeant.
You sure Helsa was trying to threaten you earlier?
Well, she had a knife, and then we slammed the door into her face.
She could be telling the truth then. If she is, it makes it all the more important we crack this code.
No, no, no.
But I'm the only one with the slightest knowledge of those passageways. I have to go.
It's too dangerous for a woman.
Not with this.
That's good enough for me.
Listen, everyone. We've broken part of the code in BB's book. Piccadilly, 1020, choo-choo, toe shoes, Leo, corn.
Corn? What's corn?
A word substitute, we think.
You think? Okay, here's the plan. You, take that, go through there. Eddie, you put me out of those tunnels pretty good. Here, take this. Ensign, you stay here.
Aye, aye, sir. I want to keep working on this code anyway.
Is there any place that tunnels don't lead?
The pantry.
You three, go. That way you'll be safe.
Safety is exactly what I had in mind.
Let's go!
You gonna be okay?
Yeah. Are you going to be okay?
I asked you first. Hey, if I'm not back in 24 hours, cancel my ad in Variety.
I must congratulate you, Ensign, on your performance as a chorus girl. Quite convincing. The appearance, the trip over the suitcase.
Well, actually, that was me. See, I was a hopeful, you know, knocking around on the Great White Way before I joined the Navy.
I see. Did you by any chance audition for me?
Oh, I don't know. I went to so many auditions. Let's see. I tried out for Boys from Syracuse. Who's who? Who's who? People!
What?
Oh, she was substituting food for people. So that night, it was corn, Piccadilly, 1020. Who was corn? Corny? A comedian in the show, maybe. What's another word for corn?
Now, you and I are gonna take a swell trip.
Naturally, Bernice needs another drink, so I've been elected to. Oh my God!
Don't do anything foolish, Roger.
I absolutely refuse to deal with this.
I suppose you think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy.
Ken, I have no intention of getting into a psychological discussion with you.
How silly I was to left without that water heater. Ken, what are you doing? Don't tell me you're a stage door slasher.
I am. Now, so put your piano on the gun, over there.
Excuse me?
Unease.
Wrong room.
Don't move. Over there.
But why do you kill all those girls?
My father left my mother for a ballet dancer.
I knew it!
She was beautiful.
The ballet dancer?
No! My mother. Beautiful.
What? When's the last time you called her?
Why do you care? You're gonna die anyway. This remains to determine how.
Ken, I'm not putting on a tutu for anybody.
A fire, of course. Roger, get.
Oh.
Over there. Let me scale the piano. Good composition. Now, what should I use to make French straight quick?
Eddie, you're in the nick of time!
Well, I was no sooner in the
was when I realized what Miss von Grossen Newton said.
What did I say?
It's amazing here. And what's another word for corn? Maze. Ken de la maze. And I've been trying to find my way out ever since.
Well, we best find the sergeant and tell him the chase is over. Eddie, you go in through there. Can you hold down the fort and say,
Sure. Is there any rope?
in the closet, Bernice?
Well, I guess with the killer caught, it's okay this time.
I'm so tired of picking this one up off the floor!
Did she get the rope?
Yes? Here it is.
Okay, well, I better go back in those tunnels and tell Kelly we caught the slasher.
And the saboteur.
All right, I'll be right back.
Where did everybody? Wait a minute. If Ken is the stage door slasher, then who killed?
I did. Be quiet. Don't scream and you may not get hurt. I know what you are thinking. I am trained in hand-to-hand combat and I can take that knife away from another, smaller woman. But can you? From a man?
My gosh!
If your naval intelligence was even a little intelligent, they would know that Dietrich Benzel was once the toast of the Berlin cabaret.
A female impersonator!
Stop that.
Then you killed
Everyone.
Miss Baverstock!
I thought it was Fräulein von Grossen. She had been sitting in that chair. With her out of the way, this house would have been mine. I also killed the Gestapo agents.
Oh, then O'Reilly actually was!
Standstill.
And it was your sister!
Twin sister, Jacques.
You killed your own sister!
We were never close. And now, Miss Super Spy, you will disappear into the walls of this ridiculous house.
Don't move! Stand still. I warn you, I'm a skilled marksman.
The safety is on, Mr. Lone Ranger. Over there, next to her.
What happened to her hair?
This is Dieter Wenzel.
The homicidal maniac?
I am going to kill you.
Oh, well, that won't be easy.
Why not?
Because I'm scared of guns. So when they handed me that gun and asked me to walk around in a dark tunnel, naturally, I removed the bullets.
Eddie, you're the hypnotized the second time.
Nobody move!
Over here, Sarge.
This is the stage door slasher?
This is the stage door slasher.
Hulsa's a Nazi saboteur. Hulsa, a saboteur? Only it's not Hulsa, it's her brother Dieter, a female impersonator.
Really? Judy Garland.
No, her voice is too rangy for me.
Can we leave the musical discussions for later? I want to lock these two up.
I warn you, I know some people in Hollywood who are destined for political greatness.
And when they come into office, I'll appoint you to the academy.
They will! They will!
There's a boy I'm crazy about, and I know
Come on,
he-
miss. Say that for Sing Sing.
I feel.
Oh!
We are restored to the world. I think the success of our adventure causes for celebration. Let's repair to the dining room for Clint's buffet on classic eating.
Hey, that's not made with corn, is it?
Corn?
You know,
Corn? That's it, Roger. Corn!
What's it?
These are troubled times. Times to celebrate the spirit of America. Our next musical will take place in The two of you performed very heroically. The Navy will be quite proud of you, Nicole. And as for you, Mr. McHugh, I am sorry this was not a real audition, or you would have certainly gotten the call.
That's okay. He got the girl.
I did? I mean, I did. I gotta warn you, I am not a hero naturally.
Well, I'm not concerned about heroics. I'm concerned about chemistry.
That I got covered.
What a storm!
Elsa!